Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. It is a brand new day, Tuesday morning for that matter, wherever you are around the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot is taking place right now. Javi Simons to Chelsea. Are we about to get a deal sealed? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the latest? Well, the good news I have for you this morning is that Chelsea are about to get that deal done and sealed this week. Hopefully. Why am I saying this? Chelsea are expected to proceed in talks with RB Leipzig for Javi Simons this week after positive feedback from the player. So there has been positive feedback already from the player and all indications are clear. The road is clear. Once the player agrees and the player is willing to leave and the player wants to go to Chelsea, the club cannot hold him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. So let's keep that by the side. I'll still come back to that issue because as it stands right now, Javi Simons has opened doors to Chelsea move after direct contact with his camp, according to the report you are receiving. Club-to-club talks will start from today. Club-to-club talks start from today, Tuesday. Yes, as Chelsea Leipzig will discuss deal conditions. Arsenal, we understand. Okay, Chelsea deal will actually depend on outgoings. But we understand Arsenal remain also keen. But Gyokeres and outgoings are priority for them as well. Victor Gyokeres and outgoings are priority for them as well. Ladies and gentlemen, now, it is breakfast, and so I'll be making it snappy. So quickly, let me just go this way. Chelsea valued Nicolas Jackson at around 80 to 100 million pounds, with Manchester United among clubs interested, according to the report. Chelsea aren't under any pressure. Chelsea are not under any pressure to sell. Hugo Ekitike's expected transfer to Liverpool for up to 79 million is used as a benchmark to value Nicolas Jackson. Of course, if Hugo Ekitike is coming from the Bundesliga to the Premier League and is being valued that Liverpool are paying 79 million for him, how much more a Premier League proven player? I see Jackson doing very well even in our midfield. Yeah, attacking midfield. Not just as a striker. Though our coach said it that he sees Jackson as a pure 9. But you and I, we know that Jackson is good from the wings. He's also good from the midfield area. He drives ball. He's a ball carrier. And that is where Javi Simons coming in right now. I'll soon be talking to you more about Javi Simons very soon. Ladies and gentlemen. So, Chelsea's value is around 80 to 100 million for Nicolas Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, Renato Viega to Atletico Madrid is advancing well. Renato Viega, the player, the defender we bought or we signed just last summer. I think we bought him from FC Basel. Yeah, FC Basel. Last summer for 12 million pounds. Today, Chelsea are pricing him 35 million pounds. Chelsea are seeking 35 million pounds from Atletico Madrid. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, Manchester United, Mbeumo initially decided to drop Man United in favor of Chelsea. What delayed Mbeumo? Finally the deal is true. It's gone. United, they finally secured their man. But the player was actually waiting on Chelsea, according to reports. Chelsea tried to peep through the window, and the player spotted Chelsea. So the player decided to hold on, thinking Chelsea was going to make the move. Thinking Chelsea was coming in with full force. If Chelsea had made the effort, United would have lost Mbeumo. It's pure, it's clear. Initially, decided to drop Man United in favor of Chelsea with a medical schedule, only for Chelsea to pull the plug as they sensed other opportunities became available. So as Chelsea realized there are other opportunities available, they now drop the issue. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is what caused his move to Man United to be delayed. Okay, according to Chris Hiller. All right. I don't want to be angry with somebody this morning, so everybody should behave in this studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Sometimes we need to talk into the camera for the world to know the kind of things that are happening around us here. You are seeing me in camera and you are messing up. Ladies and gentlemen, so it is true. Chelsea made a late bid for Brian Mbeumo before he joined Manchester United. Chelsea tried. They peeped through and the player wanted to wait for them. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, like I said, it is your breakfast and I will not be taking much time. I'll quickly be going back to Xavi. And I'll be telling you why Chelsea actually want this player. And why many are touting him to be the icing on the cake for Chelsea in this transfer window. Yes, you want to hear that? Should we start? Before the Manchester United have been offered again the chance by intermediaries to close the deal with Sporting for Victor Gyokeres, same as last week. But clear answer once again from Victor Gyokeres. He wants to join only Arsenal. His only desire. He keeps fighting for that. All the player Victor Gyokeres wants is Arsenal. And Arsenal is also having challenges negotiating with Sporting. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. All right, let me just conclude here with Javi Simons. Why do Chelsea actually want to sign this player? Why? We have lots of attackers right now. We still have Christopher Nkunku. We have Jackson. If you put all together, we have about 8 or 9 attackers right now. And we understand Christopher is likely to go. Jackson, Chelsea actually put that 80 million price tag, 80 to 100 million, because they are not willing to sell. It is a fact. Chelsea just put a price tag to ward away potential suitors. Ladies and gentlemen. So why are we signing Javi Simons? This is what Chelsea will add to the squad, or is expected from this player. He can score off the 18-yard. He can shoot from a long distance and score a goal. Right now, we seem to be lacking such a powerful strikers in the team. He can score off, when I talk about 18-yard, outside the box, outside the penalty area. He can shoot and score from outside the penalty area. Ladies and gentlemen, he has an insane striking ability. He has an insane striking ability. Javi Simons, ladies and gentlemen. Now, 2, Javi Simons, he's strong and aggressive. He adds agility to the side, physicality. He's strong and he's aggressive. Yes. 3, he's got ball carrying ability. What I actually like about Mohamed Kudus, why I wanted Chelsea to buy Kudus, was because he's got a ball carrying ability. A player that can hold the ball, that can drive the ball forward, that can carry the ball in between defenders, midfield attackers. He still be right. He knows how to maneuver through. He's very good in that. He's got ball carrying ability. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes. 5, he's got a nice footwork ability. Footwork ability. He doesn't dispose of ball easily. You can't get ball from his feet. It is not easy to get ball from his feet. And he is a top-notch in that aspect. Top-notch player in that aspect. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, you can just imagine Javi Simons playing alongside Cole Palmer. With all this ability that I mentioned. Just imagine this guy, Patrick Cole Palmer, double 10. That would be insane. Ladies and gentlemen, he's skillful and he is technically good. He's skillful and he's technically good. That is not to say he's a finished product. No, he's still growing, he's still maturing. As in whether he can deliver in the Premier League, like we know him, he's been doing so far in the Bundesliga or not, that is what we are not sure. Because Premier League is a different animal game together. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the few things that I think Javi Simons will add to Chelsea's side. And hey guys, he also enjoys his knee sliding. He enjoys his knee sliding after scoring goal. So ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. That is your breakfast for this morning. I'll be back in the coming hours with more exclusives. I'll see you guys in the next one. You see me. Shalom and peace.